Hey, Tiny Home fam, I'm here in Sebastopol, and check out what's behind me. Someone is building a tiny home. Check this out. Woo woo. We got the crew here. Tiny homes, everyone. Tiny homes. Woo. Boosh. No, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. But you know you want it, right? So, all right, you guys have a good one. So here we are, it's day 14 out of 30. That was a lively bunch. It's a Friday night here in Sebastopol. I'm gonna angle myself this way. I hope the audio's not too high, but I have to kind of use the light because I don't have all the gear. It's not about all the gear, it's about the content, not the quality. Well, you do want good quality of audio. But here's the deal. Today was a big breakthrough day. Day 14 out of 30 days out of our notice to vacate, and things are happening. We've been doing a 21-day abundance program with Deepak Chopra, and 3 days into it, my husband's already gotten 2 gigs. We've got 3 things happen, but the biggest one that happened today is that we got our realtor. Woohoo! Like legit. This is Joni Goshorn from Santa Rosa. And she was very much involved with getting tiny homes passed years ago, right after the fires. Husband Eric and Zoe photobombing. Look at her and him. Hi. So it's happening. Oh, and then the other part is we come out of Community Market here in Sebastopol. We're in this street on Moore Street. There's a story for that, and if I have enough time, I try to keep this to like 7 minutes or less, roughly 10 or less, but 7 is a good sweet number. And so the realtor knows her stuff, and she knows that what I'm looking for is a single family home that puts a tiny home in the backyard and has either a junior accessory dwelling unit or an accessory dwelling unit, JDU, ADU, in the backyard or side yard. That's the deal, so we can create more affordable housing. And this was the street, Morris Street, that we first came and lived on right after our trip around the country. So quick little update, if I haven't shared, my husband and I went tiny, but our builder went bust in the middle of the build. A little much, but we spent 8 months finishing our home. 6 months after that, traveling around the country, going to all kinds of festivals, meeting great people like Zack Giffin from Tiny House Nation. So big shout out to Zack. He's really powerful and amazing person and really smart. Zack was talking about economics. Actually, someone said, is he an economics person or economist? That's right. And the reason why is he's talking about the housing stock right now, right? Single family homes built 60s, 70s, 80s, probably 50s even. And in that mode, I'll be right there, babe. Excuse me. I have to communicate.
Call of nature.
Okay, I've got like 3 minutes. I promise. This is the real version, you guys. REAL. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Real.
Okay, so I was talking about when you interrupted.
Television stars.
Yeah. So television star Zack Giffin talked about economy of housing, where the baby boomers are the ones that are holding the housing stock. Well, those are largely single-family homes.
Oh, it's a good TED Talk, by the way.
Yes, it's a TED Talk. Go look it up. Zack Giffin, TED Talk, tiny homes.
Yeah. And the tiny houses are part of the solution because you can put them in the backyard.
Right. And the reality is because the millennials are not wanting to buy all the baby boomer stock. So what happens when they want to cash out? The silver tsunami is upon us. If you're one of those people, bless you, love you.
If you have
and
one
yet
of those
you're
McMansions,
home,
who's the hordes of humans that want to buy those McMansions?
We are looking for multi-generational housing, you guys. Flexible options where there's a home in the backyard, there's a home taking over the garage, because you know what? Your stuff in the garage, who needs that much stuff? Like, that's the news flash that the millennials don't. They want experiences. They want experiences like that group over there building their cute little tiny home out of blocks.
And a lot of them just have laptops and digital photographs and stuff. They don't have papers and Xeroxes and book libraries and
kids,
like, you can get ebooks. You can have a lot less stuff.
Some have kids, but not all of them have kids, and some of them don't want to have kids.
God bless them.
Yeah, you guys, we are in a population growth newsflash, so we are having we had a lot of children, and some of us don't need.
This is our child. This is our child.
This is little Zozo. She's our child.
It's like, what did we hear about Japan? It's like aging people without replacement generations.
Yeah, it's happening.
That's why another thing about immigration. The immigration, they have a lot of kids.
Yeah, we're all populated in different areas around the world. We are now on all kinds of subjects here. So, got a realtor today, day 14. And what was the final one we got that we're checking out tomorrow?
RV? Oh,
RV space in Guerneville, right next to Armstrong Woods, some of the biggest redwood trees that Eric's never lived in Guerneville. Yeah. Have you even been to Guerneville?
Visited once. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is an opportunity. This is a sign. My friend Rusty is buying up RV parks up and down the coastline of California. I'm like, and he wants tiny homes to be there. I'm like, dude, you haven't even promoted. So this might be my role to share the love, because there's a lot of people that I know that want to go tiny, but they don't have a place to park it. So we're going to check out the RV place in Guerneville, and you guys come check out experience-tinyhomes.org. Also on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, Experience Tiny Homes, and check it out. There is the RV right now. See this? Maybe you can see it's a little dark. That is an RV, and I'm telling you, on this road right here, see if we can kind of get a viewpoint down the road. There are at any time 12 or like 10 to 12 RVs on this street. Sorry, light's really dark. So that's what happens after 3,000 homes get burned in Santa Rosa. The housing crisis is real and very significant. And what we want to do is work on a model that allows people to have affordable housing fast. Doesn't involve taxpayer money, and it gets people into houses safely and creating community, whether that's multi-generational families or chosen families. So you choose. All right, you guys, have a great one. Bye.